Good morning. It's 20 to 10 and it's a Wednesday. Yesterday was a frustrating day in terms of technology. As you saw on the end, or you might have seen on the end of the last video, the predicament I was in. It's not, as I say, it's technology, it's nothing, serious. Well, yesterday I was about to edit that video, but I had about 31 files. I'm going to probably repeat myself here. Anyway, what happened was I tried to move them across, and because it takes a long time, I let it do its business, and when I came back there was no dialog box, so I thought it finished. So I did another search on the, not the flash drive, on the phone, to see if there were any files I may have missed, and there was quite a lot of them in fact. So I moved those across, and then the system tells me that they're already there. Do you want to replace them, or keep them? Well, the rest of the options are quite complicated because you have a copy of them and you use up the memory, or you leave it and then you see what. I thought replace it, clear it off the phone, put it on in one place, replace it if it's there, replace it with what's on the phone. So I did that, and then when I checked the storage area, there was no files, and basically what I found in the search was just files that were already transferred, and I think the system was catching up, hadn't cleared it from the temporary memory, like there was a delay in the update. It does that sometimes. You can search for something on the phone, move it, but it's still there, it doesn't disappear if it's from a search and not from navigating to the files on the phone. And that's what happened, and I was frustrated, and I was hoping there was something in the cloud. I've got so many backups. I've got OneDrive, Google Drive, Samsung Drive, and none of them except Google had files, and only had 4 out of 31. But I had to have a video for yesterday because in the Beachy Head video I said there will be I was referring to 2 videos later, which is the one I'm about to edit, I think. So I needed to have a video to say that this video I'm working on now is the second video as mentioned in red. So there's method in the madness. Right, what I just saw now was, every time I put in the flash drive it comes up with a message saying there's something wrong with this, it needs to be repaired. So I did it, and the message has gone. Now I'm trying to move some more files from the phone to the flash drive, which is the 19th. Is that a Monday? I don't know. Yes, Monday. And there's about 81 files, unbelievably. 81 files. And they come to 7 gig. Now the memory space on the flash drive is 30 gig, so no problem. But when I drag it across, Windows tells me there's insufficient space. And because there's some issues with the flash drive, as evident earlier, I decided I've got a couple of shortcuts on my desktop which helps me reformat it and something else. Does a recovery as well. Oh, I think it's one or the other. Oh, yeah, no, ignore the second shortcut. That's to do with using the flash drive for something else rather than a storage unit. Anyway, the shortcut to reformat the drive tells me there's an update. And so, of course, I decided to do an update. Downloaded it, ran the setup, then it told me there's another version. I thought maybe it would work with that, you know, but it won't uninstall the previous version for me. I have to do it myself, so I've just uninstalled it. And now I'm at the point where I'm about to reinstall the latest version of this SD card formatter. Right, that's what I'm about to do now. The weather's really nice, better than yesterday. Yesterday it was raining on non-stop, and of course that didn't help with matters. Because I was really frustrated yesterday. I spent so much time trying to recover these files that I just didn't want to do it. I got on off editing completely yesterday, so I packed it all away, went into town, then walked back, I think, yeah, I walked into town and came back again. It was raining and on and off, you know, not heavy rain, but it was cloudy, it was miserable. Anyway, that's what happened. So now it's sunny, but it's very cold. It's between 4 and 7 degrees centigrade. And this morning, I had a text last night from the owner saying there's breakfast at 8 o'clock this morning. So I had to get up at 8 o'clock. I wanted to get up at 7:30, but I kept on snoozing until about 2:45, and then at 2:45 I was reading my emails. And come 8 o'clock I jumped in the shower. 12 past I was out, and I was downstairs having breakfast. There was only two. There was only two of us at the breakfast. One looked like a businessman. We didn't talk, obviously. Well, not obviously, sometimes we talk about, in this case we did, we just kept to ourselves. And yeah, it was nice, the sun was coming through the window. I had a couple of cups of black coffee, I had a couple of toast, about 3 rashers of bacon, lots of beans, some mushrooms, and 3 little sort of water cut of fried tomatoes, and a hash brown, and half a glass of orange juice, and that was it. I fancied a yogurt, but they had a fig flavoured yogurt and a rhubarb flavoured yogurt, so I had the feeling they were saying if you want yogurt you can have these, but it didn't appeal to me. I like strawberry and blackcurrant type flavours. Alright, so here we are. Let's run this SD card formatter.